Yello Lawkers, welcome back to another video with me, Larissa. Thank you for being here. Have I got updates for you? So let's get into it. Alright, so I'm about to give you some steaming, piping hot tea about my life. Just kidding, it's not that steamy, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, that is really hot. Okay, so I have obviously the star, Levi, best co-host ever, mainly because he's my only one. Hi! It's been a while. I know I said that I wasn't gonna do that anymore, that I was gonna be on the game, and I've been like Levi, sleeping on it, and there have been many reasons as to why. So first off, I graduated chiropractic school, so I am now a doctor of chiropractic. Update 2, I went to Hawaii. And I didn't vlog much there. I vlogged a little bit, took a lot of pictures. So if you want to see those, you can follow my Instagram if you want to see the pics from there. But let's roll some Hawaii footage. Uphill, as always, because those are the only trails I know how to do. So, Diamond Head Trail, masks required. Got my space buns. We're doing things. We just started, and I'm tired. It's gonna be a good day. Alright fam, we're about to climb a shit ton of stairs. Let's do it. There's a cave. We are in a tunnel with rocks, thankfully lights, going uphill. The view. The view after the tunnel. I have no idea how close the top is, but it's gotta be close. Oh, so pretty. update. I also went hiking in Duluth, Minnesota, so let's roll some of that footage. You're welcome for all the views. Okay. I did such a shit job vlogging in Hawaii. I figured I would make just one. Good, more uphill. My kind of trail. So I do like a nut pose. How does that look?
Great.
Push my butt out more? Okay. Alright, so this is possibly the second time we've gotten lost. We're not really lost, but like we might just be on a mountain bike trail, but that's okay. We're doing things. Hi. Look at her. Isn't she cute?
What?
Sexy. How do I do this? I'm getting all dirty. Should I do like that? I don't know how to do things.
I don't either.
Okay. Update number 4, probably the biggest life update. I am no longer moving to Utah. I know. I'm aware. I'm aware. I decided a couple weeks ago to not make the move out there for some very personal reasons, and then as well as like some reasons I feel I can talk about freely. So getting on with that. First off, the plan was for me to open up my own chiropractic clinic, office sharing with another doc, and that would have been fantastic. It was a great opportunity. However, when I was in school, I had only had my mindset that I wanted to associate or be an employee of a clinic and get a regular paycheck, get more experience as a doc, and have pretty much a mentor to go through and just learn about it. I mean, yes, I had tons of internships, but it's very different being an intern versus being an actual doc and doing all the billing and coding and just like the financial aspects and how to run the business, as well as treating patients and all of that stuff. So I was feeling very overwhelmed with starting up my own clinic so early on, earlier than I had anticipated. It is still my dream to open up my own clinic one day, but for right now I'm gonna stick with the OG plan of looking for an associate position. Yeah, and then going along kind of with the financial aspect, again, I wasn't mentally prepared to open up my own clinic, and I was for surely not even close to financially prepared, even though I had a sweet deal where I was going to open up. It was amazing. I am, and I'll get into this in future videos, I am like $350,000 in student debt alone, And I mean, that's just a little bit of debt, right? And I had been saving, obviously, as we know from my financial updates that I've been slacking on as well because I'm unsure how to do them. I had been saving like I was going to be an employee somewhere, not saving for my future clinic. And I don't want to take out a business loan. I do not want that at all. That's just a lot. Financially, it would have been very stressful. I had an apartment lined up for a really, really good price in a really beautiful neighborhood near my favorite park. And I had a sweet deal to open up my own clinic. I had a lot of great opportunities from people that like I connected very well with. However, it would have drained my savings. It would have drained my emergency fund. Even like the move out there itself would have been so much. I like continually kept forgetting about the move out there, the process out there. I also only knew the handful of people that I met out there in my internship, so I was kind of lacking a lot of like family support and friend support as well. And I'm not gonna pretend that that wasn't a factor because I have such great friends here and my family. My parents are here, which is where I'm staying right now. And I rely a lot more on them than I initially thought, which kind of brings me into my next aspect is like, I really want to focus on, this is so awkward, like dating and finding my partner that I want to marry and have kids with and settle down with. And knowing me, myself, and I tend to throw myself into work. And I mean, prior to this, it was work and school, and something has always been more of a priority. And I'm getting older, so I want to make that more of a priority as well. And also, and I'll get into this when I do my book wrap up, I read Datonomics, and it shows the different singles of college age, so 20 to 29-year-olds and 30 to 39-year-olds of different areas of college educated people. Obviously, if it's not college educated, I mean, there's definitely more, but I mean, Utah is, I think it was 80% Mormon culture, and that's great, but I am not Mormon and I have no desire to be. So the dating options are very limited in that aspect as well. Minnesota's not that great either, and neither is Wisconsin, but it's a better chance of finding someone at least of a more spiritual like-mindedness, if you will. Honestly, the process to become a chiropractor to get licensed in Utah is a lot simpler than Minnesota. Really missing that right now. However, I was having such extreme anxiety as my moving date kept approaching, and I kept pushing it back. And I continually had this gut feeling that it wasn't right. And I kept trying to push it down, just being like, I'm nervous, that's it, it'll be fine once I get out there. And I was waking up panicking, clenched in my heart and my stomach. I was not okay. I went and visited one of my friends down in the cities, and we had a long chat. I chatted with a bunch of my other friends. And as soon as I was like driving back to my parents' house, and as soon as I said, I'm gonna stay, all my anxiety just disappeared. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I also did like tarot cards, just that's how I process emotions well, and like meditate on things a lot easier. And all of my tarot pulls kept being like, hey, if you're having any big future life decisions, like obviously the cards didn't individually say this, they're like, you should meditate on this big decision. You've been working really, really hard for so long. Take a breather and meditate on your next move. Literally everything was like, meditate before making this. Are you sure? And I just kept having that increased anxiety that I was making a wrong decision. While Utah is not entirely out, it's also less likely that I'm ever going to permanently move out there. However, I do fully plan to go down and go hiking and exploring, especially in southern Utah. I was so sad I never got the chance to make it down there, and I really want to go camping and all of that. So I mean, I'm obviously going to still visit Utah, and I love it. It's so beautiful out there. I think it was just not the right fit for me. I know it's so weird considering last summer when I was like, I feel like I need to be here, like this was my right place when I went hiking out there, but it doesn't feel right anymore, and that's okay. And I have to like process that that's not a failure in life, and my type 3 wing 4 is trying really hard to just be okay with that. Right now we're on the job hunt and hanging out with the pooch and reading and just kind of relaxing. We're gonna have a garage sale, so that's exciting. My mom and I actually went to Salt Lake to get the remainder of the stuff that they left there. She told me, what was it, a Tuesday, after I got done from working out at the gym. I came home, I was prepping my resume, just looking over it, updating anything, because I had an interview that evening, and she comes into my room and she goes, hey, we're gonna leave in the morning to go get the rest of your stuff in Utah. I'm like, I thought that was a joke. And she's like, well, it was, but the more I think about it, we should go get it. I'm like, I won't be back until like 8:30, 9 o'clock tonight, but okay, I guess I can pack tonight and we're gonna leave in the morning. So yeah, we woke up that Wednesday morning, left by 6, got to Rapid City, South Dakota, stopped for the night. That's about 10 hours. And then woke up early the next day, drove the remainder of the 10 hours, and grabbed my stuff, loaded my car up, went out to dinner, went to bed, then drove all the way back. So the full 20 hours. Yeah, we drove Friday, all of Friday. We left pretty early, around 5:30. And got back Saturday morning at 2 a.m. So my mom drove 4 hours, but I drove the 36 out of the 40 there and back. She did offer to drive, I do have to say that. I just prefer to drive my own car / I was fine driving. So all of my stuff is back here. I'm so happy actually that I have all of my stuff, mainly my mugs and my books, because those are the things I hold most dear. And yeah, so that is everything thus far, I believe. So hopefully you enjoyed at least the little snippets of my travels, and hopefully I'll get to do a bunch more. Yeah, and hopefully I will, maybe, I shouldn't promise you things, but maybe I'll film a little bit more, but probably not. It gets really noisy here because of someone. Remember to like this video if you want. Actually, I don't really care. And subscribe to my channel again if you would like. Do what you want and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video, considering they're not being very consistent at the moment. We're gonna work on it. Anyway, respect others, respect yourself, and do something amazing with your day. Thanks, bye. Levi says bye too. Bye. See you later. Oh, Levi.